We good? We okay? We good? We good? We good? We good? We good? Test, 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 test. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh shit. I think we back. I think we back. Okay. Sorry about that. OBS crashed. Bruh, I know, right? Dude. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna say like I was gonna answer that question like that entire spiel of yeah dude, like what? Okay, let me. Damn, we've been streaming for a good 6 freaking hours, bro. What the fuck? Okay, it was the other. Okay, I'm just making sure and the footage we encountered. Oh, bro, dude. Oh man, I might have to stitch this in at the end for like the stuff for freaking um for like my VOD. I might have to download it and then upload it. Oh, when I upload to YouTube, I might have to like stitch this in and then delete the freaking VOD from my PC. Oh, dude, man. Honestly, like I haven't like I haven't finished the story for or caught up with the story for Arknights, but honestly, yeah, same with that story too. That's why I like Arknight's story too. In that vein too, because like it shows that like the good guys don't always win, you know. There's a lot of morally gray stuff happening. But yeah, lost mirror piece. Ah, dude. Oh, there's like the leaves freaking scattering about. Let me delete this. It's gonna clutter the freaking chat. Oh man, like dude. Alrighty. Man, I think OBS crashing is like a sign saying like, hey, wrap it up. Cause like it's close to 3 a.m. where I'm at. Boy, brother. I cannot wait for Thursday. Technically tomorrow. What I'm gonna stream today, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm gonna stream. I was gonna talk about some other stuff as well. I was gonna talk about some other stuff too, but yeah, I was gonna talk about some other stuff, but man, bro, I'm still thinking about what happened. Fuck. I know this is some personal stuff, but like, not like personal stuff, but like looking into it, I definitely see why people really enjoy this patch. People say that, oh, whoever said that this was a filler patch, is smoking crack. The people who said that this was a filler patch, they were smoking crack cocaine. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. This shit was peak. This hit a lot harder, and this was an emotional story. This was like every single patch does not need to be a grandiose story. It really does not. All right, we can actually close the game. I need a break. That was good. Man. Let me put down my controller real quick. My good lord. I have to stitch in like freaking 10 to 20 minutes. Damn. Yeah, nah, like whoever said that this was a filler patch, they don't know what a filler patch is. They really don't. Like the patch with Phoebe, you can argue that's a filler patch. You can argue that was a filler patch, mainly like for side content and like for a side story, as like a, you know, side interaction for characters to kind of chillax and have a nice adventure and do some fishing. But here 2.5, yeah, no, this was not a filler patch. This was a lore patch. This was a character patch. Like, it's like, oh, hey, you like companion quests? Here's a companion quest, but it's a main story quest. Like, with like basically, they're basically doing what Genshin does, but making it exponentially more better. They're making it more engaging. They're making it more character driven. They don't beat around the bush. They're like, we're getting straight to the fucking point. We're not dilly-dallying. Yeah, Frolova's, like, the way she talks is so thematic, but it's part of her character. That's how she grew up. That's what she built her character about. She's all about thematics. She's all about, you know, having a certain theme to what she's doing. Like she grew up composing and making music. So that's why like people were that's why like it resonated with me, because like I enjoy music a lot. Not to like, you know, say that I'm a music snob. I just like enjoy music, you know. And you know what? And I'm gonna throw, this is beating a dead horse. This is beating another dead horse. Friggin' the goofiness, the very audacity that this content creator was talking like just mad shit. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, all right, you're causing a lot of controversy over like because of this opinion, and like you it kind of makes sense. It makes me this makes my opinion that much more critical now that I've seen firsthand the 2.5 story. Y'all know where I'm going with this. You know damn well where I'm going with this. Y'all remember the 7 out of 10 of friggin' the 7 out of 10 freaking comment from a particular content creator, mainly because that person was not paying attention and didn't care for the story. And I'm like, oh, okay, like what the fuck? I skipped some of the stuff because I didn't want it spoiled. Now I know some of the context, some of the stuff that happens, and some of the things that like, you know, happen. And I'm actually infuriated that like you're like, oh, you put a lot of time into Limbus Company. You could have put so much like you could have put more effort into fucking into Wuwa as well. So it doesn't make sense. And like it makes sense that like his audience, you know, freaking blew up on him, like be like, hey, you get, not blew up, but like kind of just gave an opinion, you know. And y'all know who like, you already know what content creator I'm talking about. It's fucking Genozod, man. And bro had the audacity to brag about him going to Curlfest. Like, come on, man. Like, nobody fucking cares if you're going to Curlfest. What we care about is the authenticity. The authenticity of your reaction. If you didn't care about the story, you should have just skipped it. You should have skipped it and went straight to the combat. That is it. And if anything, you should have said that you didn't care about the story and wanted to skip it. You should have been straight up with your audience. That is what he expressed, and then now knowing the context of what he's saying like, oh, I should make an AI of me reacting and like having basically saying a fake reaction. That is so dumb. That is such lunacy, such disrespect to the content that he's providing and the content itself. And me knowing that, like, now in context of everything that's happened, I'm like, this is probably one of the best patches in the game. That, like, what the fuck? Like, really? Like, come on, man. Like, of course you didn't. Of course you don't. You gave it a 7 out of 10 because you didn't pay attention. I'm surprised you didn't say a 6 out of 10. Like, coming back to this whole thing, like, really, like, angered me. Now thinking about that entire spiel. But yeah, that's my little angry rant on that. I cannot wait for 2.6. Wait, he said all that. Yeah, basically, like, his reaction was so disingenuous because, like, he was like, oh, some things in the story could have been more explained better. Oh, I didn't really care for Lova. I think that's what he said. I can't remember. I couldn't care less. Basically not liking the way Frolova talks in, like, kind of quote unquote riddles and kind of the thematic way she talks. But I'm like, now realizing, I'm like, that's the point. That's the point of her character. That's the point of how she talks. She's all about thematics. She's all about being theatrical. She's literally a composer. She's literally a conductor. Thematics is part of her character. She wasn't like that. She wouldn't have a dancing echo. She wouldn't have a baton that conducts music. And there's a lot more to her character than just being that as well. She's also a scientist who tried her best to revive the people she loved into tacit discords to bring them back to life, but ultimately she's too far gone to accept the fact that they're actually dead. Will not like Frolova is a subjective thing. Yeah. This is very subjective. It's just that, like, he was being a little disingenuous, and if I'm being honest, I kind of didn't really. If I'm being honest, I don't really enjoy Genocid's content to begin with, so I really couldn't care less. But him saying that, honestly, saying disingenuous stuff about the patch, I'm like, yeah, I understand why people kind of didn't take kindly to his reaction, because his reaction was not genuine. It was him being like, oh shit, this happened. What the fuck? Yeah. It's all including the AI part as well. Dude, the AI part was really dumb to say, because it goes to show how much he really cares about the story, and he was talking about it while talking over the story. If that does not show a lack of care, then I don't know what does. I think the difference between differences that shows that Rolova and Roller only met once and never really connected to that degree. While looking at Shorekeeper, we got to see both the good and bad with Rover and still choosing to believe in them. That's actually true. That's actually a good point. Because Shorekeeper spent way more time with Rover than Frolova, and Frolova was longing to spend more time with Rover. But ultimately started to give up on that belief, and went down her own path. Which again, I do feel again, I feel bad for Frolova, and and I wished, and like I'm she went a different path, but we're in this timeline where she takes the bad path. But yeah. But we can't have all wins for characters, because it'd be a Deus Ex Machina. We can't pull a Cristofano and write out that Frolova lives. Because like some people say, like, oh, Frolova's technically alive. She just merged with the Sonaro Sphere. Question is, what happens if you take her out? Because yeah, we got some good results with Shorekeeper where we took her out of the Sonaro Sphere and she's able to maintain her body and everything. But the difference is like right here is that Frolova, she merged with that Sonaro Sphere. So we don't know if that will actually kill her when she comes out. Because if you think about it, her main body drowned. So we would have to literally go down in the deep to find her body. Even if we're allowed to like dive into there. She's really on the edge of living, and if anything is barely mentally hanging in there. Yeah, I agree to that. I agree to that, because like because she most likely just mentally snapped like a long time ago, and she's just teetering on those edges, on those very delicate edge. So yeah, that was my rant on my little rant on Genozod, but it still baffles me. Still really bad. Like, I was confused. I was interested to know. I skipped the spoilers, and now I know the context. Now I know the shit that happened. So if we really and if we really think about it, the worst thing that was said about Genozod for that entire thing is that someone called him a clapped walnut. That is probably the worst friggin' comment. But you gotta admit, that shit kind of funny. I shouldn't laugh, but it's fucking funny. That was a good one. Well, the comment was like the attention span of a walnut. The attention span of a walnut. I can't even say it right because it's so funny. but the the way like someone said it, and I think Saint Tontas kind of capitalized on this insult or this comment. Saying the clapped walnut part was so fucking funny. I cannot resist laughing. Now you know the plot. That cooked Lamau. Yeah, I know the plots. I now know the plots there. Yeah. Damn. I'm so in recovery mode right now. Like I want to rant. I want to keep talking, but I feel like I'll be here for like another 3 hours if I continue. Damn, bro. Bro really cooked. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Thursday. If the patch comes in early later on today, I might actually do it. yeah, if it comes in late tonight, I might do it, and maybe do take a break. And I might, if it comes early later on, like later on today, which is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. If it comes early, I will gladly stay up a little bit late to do the patch. At least to do the first couple hours. Um. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe take a break Thursday. So, yeah. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I'm feeling happy that I took the time to just simply do the patch, get everything done, have a bit of discussion, and kind of talk about like the good, the bad, and like the downright devious. Oh man, I can't think of a negative thing to say though about the patch. Could it have been a little bit more? Could have I wanted a little more? Maybe. But I think what is essentially like a 3-hour quest that I dragged it out to 6 hours is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I think when I finally upload this to fucking YouTube, man, bro, it's gonna take a while to upload, man. It's gonna take forever. Now you can breathe and relax. All right, whimpering waste, folks. That is so true. I actually have to do whimpering waste. Maybe when Augusta drops. When Augusta drops, I'll probably do it. Man. I didn't think a gacha game patch would actually make me cry, but fuck, man, that shit had me like tearing it was like regular crying, like legit, like the tears wouldn't stop. It's not like yeah, like it had like I can't even describe it. There's a lot of emotion, and I was just like, fuck, dude, like, that shit's crazy, man. I don't even know what to stream later on today. I might wake up a little bit later to like walk my dogs, and even then I don't even think I'm gonna sleep. I think I might power nap for like maybe like 2 hours and then stream for like the rest of the morning. Maybe take a nap. More MH or stories. I could do that. I could do stories, or I could do metaphor. I could do metaphor though, because it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done metaphor. Fuck. I could even do Act 2 of freaking Expedition 33 though. Fuck. Man. So many decisions. Decision paralysis. That's the bane of my existence right now. But yeah. I could just do some chill time and just do friggin' stories. And we could just I could just do some trophy hunting for there. Maybe do some chill hunts. I might reactivate my PS Plus sub, so we can do community hunts. So yeah, might do that. Cause my some stuff for my job is kind of changing, so I might just fully work on weekends. Depending, because like I finally got something closer to home, so I'm probably gonna I'm most likely just gonna quit the job that I'm in right now and then go over to my new job, because I got like orientation, and have like more consistency, but yeah. Damn, man. Damn. Ah, dude. I don't know whether or not to like chill in Discord for a little bit until like I've calmed down a little more, or if I should just freaking sleep, man. But yeah, I think that might be it. Hold on. Let me see. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone that I should rate tonight? Because I don't know. I don't freaking know. Let me see. Wow, Robel is not live right now. Surprising. Holy balls. Oh man. You know what I heard, chat? You know what I heard? That Duet Night Abyss is actually not gonna have gacha mechanics. It's gonna play like freaking Warframe. Like, dude, that's insane. Man. All right, I think that's enough. That's enough dilly-dallying on my part. Let me ooh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, hold on.
Looking about.
Maxi Moon. Oh shit, let's go. I actually started watching this VTuber recently. I always can't like watch her because like different time zones and different time zones suck. But yeah, bro. Man. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. Fuck it, we ball. We rating Maxi Moon, a most recent VTuber that I started following. You know, I'm going to put my PS5. I was about to say PS4. What the fuck? I'm put my PS5 to rest mode. Holy shit, dude. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna raid Maxi real quick. Oh, perfect music. Holy shit. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Poke Village, love to see it. Alright, chat. We are going... Yeah, we're going to raid Magazine Moon. She's currently doing some just chatting stuff. I think she's taken a IQ test. Yeah, she has like a charity event. So if you guys want to like donate to a good cause, go ahead and do so. Only if you have the means to do so. Yeah. Let me pull it right quick. Z Moon. Like I stayed in her chat for like a good while. Very entertaining stuff. Also does Pokemon content. So yeah, if you like her content, drop her a follow. She's a new freaking content creator that I started following. So yeah. I'll see you guys later on today. I have no idea what we're gonna do later on today. I might do Monster Hunter. I might do Gacha. I might do Metaphor. Those are the three things that we might do today. My brain is fried. I might chill in Discord for a little bit before I go to bed. So, yeah. You guys take care. You guys have a good one. Yeah. Bye, chat. You guys have a good one. Night. Peace.